said you're going to be watching for the energy from your team tonight. They brought that from the start, an intense and emotional game. Was there a point where you felt like your team let off the gas tonight?
I just thought our start to the second half was a little flat, obviously, and then when we started to find our energy, then we lost Cat to foul trouble, and then we were just kind of scrambling from there. So, but I thought for a large part of the game we played well. We did a lot of things we talked about, but we got to learn to play all the way through against these types of teams. So.
Chris, is what Phoenix was able to do in the fourth quarter, does that really kind of show just where they're at in terms of a team that really knows how to win?
For sure, yeah, exactly. They made a lot of shots. They made a couple big ones when they needed them. Like the Shamet pin down three was a big one for sure. I kind of gave them just enough breathing space. Then we let our head get down, and our shot selection wasn't good, So.
What did you see from D'Angelo? What was it doing that made a quiet night for him?
I don't know. It just it's just he got good looks. He just hasn't connected on them. I thought it just was one of those nights. He just had, I don't know what his stat line says here, but 0 for 5. I thought there were 5 really good looks.
The second and third quarters are pretty chaotic from just the way it was called and everything. What was your vantage point of that, and how did you guys try to work through that scenario?
I don't know, John, man. It's just a rodeo every single night. I have no idea. So, just try to, just navigate a lot of things out there. So,
the one technical to Beverly, did you get any kind of explanation on that from the inbound?
Called it taunting.
Taunting, okay.
Never seen it before in my NBA career, so.
Yeah, you say you didn't like the shot selection. What did you think of just the offense in general in the fourth? It seemed like, the ones that did go in were even tough looks.
Yeah, for a lot of the game, we were doing the things we needed to do. Cut, move the ball, slip their switches, but fourth, we got bogged down and just took a lot of bad shots, just kind of stuff that were, ISO jumpers and that kind of stuff. So
maybe like the fourth quarter offense from earlier in the year comeback?
I mean, I don't know if it was that necessarily. It just kind of, morphed into that.
12-12 for Vando tonight. How much of that is having gotten the rest, being healthy? How much? I mean, what did you see from him tonight in how he was able to produce, and how much of that is him getting back to full health?
Yeah, I mean, he's I think he's nearly there if he's not there already. He was great. Really played well in space and played really well off Cat in there at times. I thought we did a really good job of kind of punishing that matchup that they had. It wasn't necessarily Vando scoring or Cat, but we got a lot of really good looks when they were bringing Ayton to the rim, and that started with a lot of penetration and stuff. And that penetration dried up for us in the second half. We just didn't drive the ball like we had been in the first. So.
Putting Ant on Booker does seem to also energize him at the other end of the floor. How long can you reasonably sustain that kind of energy, both sides? I mean, you can't leave him out there 100% of his minutes doing that. So how do you make those decisions? Just other personnel?
I mean, I don't. He's young enough. He should be able to give it to us on both ends. I thought. It's oftentimes the best place for him, matchup wise.